We have given triangle and we are told to find all angles and all sides with given two angles and one side. So our next video class is still about the law of sines, but given one angle and two sides. So I will just put the link in the description below with regards to the law of sine, given one angle and two sides. But this time, given two angles on one side, we will need to solve this one. So this will be our formula class for the law of sine. Sine A here, the capital A is the angle. So sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C. So do not forget the C capital is the angle, sine C over C. So this is the equation, the formula. We will be dealing that later on. Now do not forget class, the law of sines. We can only use the law of sine if the triangle is an oblique triangle. What do you mean by oblique? So this is the oblique triangle or the word oblique triangle. So oblique triangle, it means that the triangle does not contain 90 degrees angle. Okay? A triangle does not contain 90 degrees triangle. That's what we call with oblique triangle. So if the triangle does not contain 90 degrees, we can use the law of sine. If the triangle does contain 90 degrees, okay, if one angle measures 90 degrees, given triangle, we can use the SAA, the sine ratio, cosine ratio, and the tangent ratio, the SAA. Do you still remember the SAA? Sine, opposite hypotenuse, cosine, adjacent hypotenuse, tangent, opposite over adjacent. We can use this one if the triangle is a right triangle. One angle measures 90 degrees. So if you don't know about the SAA, I will just put the link on the description below with regards to using the sine ratio, cosine ratio, and the tangent ratio. Alright, so let's do it. Solving this all sides and all angles, given two angles and one side. So first thing to do class, since we already have the two angles, we can find this third angle because according to the sum of interior angles of a triangle, that any triangle, if it's right, isosceles, equilateral, any triangle class, the sum of these interior angles, it should be equal to 180 degrees. Do not forget about it. The sum of interior angles, it should be equal to 180 degrees. So therefore, to get the sum of these interior angles, we can add this one, 42 plus 70, and then we can subtract their answer to 180 degrees because their sum, it should be equal to 180 degrees. So the thing that we will do, we can write this one as angle B. Angle B is equal to 180 degrees minus, okay, the sum of these two angles, angle A plus angle C. Alright, so angle B is equal to 180 degrees minus, so angle A is 42 degrees plus angle C is 70 degrees. So angle B equals 180 degrees minus, so you can use the calculator class. So if the teacher will allow you to use calculator, that would be great. So that would be 42 plus 70. So we get 112 degrees. And then we subtract 180 minus 112. So 180 minus 112. So you will get 68 degrees. So our angle B is 68 degrees. So do not forget class, in labeling this one, do not forget that if this is the angle A, the opposite of this angle will be the small letter A. That's the opposite side. So angle A, the opposite is small letter A, which is equal to 6. So we have given A, small a, equal to 6. Side A is 6. So if this is the angle C, the opposite of this angle C will be small c, and we don't have the value of the small c, the opposite side. So we will be finding that later on. If this is the angle B, this one, angle B, the opposite of this angle B, it should be small b. Side B. Alright, and we don't have the value, we will find that one later on. Alright, so we already have the value of angle B. So we will label this one. Angle B is equal to 68 degrees. So this is 68 degrees. Alright, so lacking two sides, C and B. So let's use this one. Let's answer this one, C and B. So let me erase this one. You can pause the video class and finding this angle B. Very easy. Just add the two angles, then subtract it to 180. Alright, so next step is we will need to find B or C. It depends on you, class. If you can find B or C, it depends on you. So we will find B. So if we will find B, we can use this one because we are told to find this side B. So we have, let us check if we can use sine A equals to sine B over B. So let's write the formula. Sine A over A equals sine B over B. Let's check if we can use, do we have the angle A? Yes, we have angle A. Yes, we can use this one on the top. Do we have A? Yes, we have A. Do we have angle B, sine B? Yes, we have the angle B. We just find it a while ago. And we don't have B. So if there's only one unknown with this given equation, we can find this side B. So that's the thing that you will do, class. To check if we can use sine A over A, sine B over B. Okay? So how about this one? The other equation. Can we use? Okay, let me write that. Sine B over B equals sine C over C. So sine B over B equals sine. Do we have the sine B? Yes, we have the angle B. And B, small b, we don't have it. Do we have angle C? Yes, and we have. Do we have C? Okay, let's check if we have C. Do we have angle C? Yes, we have angle C. Do we have C, the small c? No, we don't have the small c and we don't have the b. So therefore, we cannot use this one because there are two unknowns. Okay, so we cannot use this sine B over B equals sine C over C because we do have two unknowns. But this one, sine A over A equals sine B over B, we can use this one because we only have one unknown, which is B. Alright, so that's the thing there about the formula. You can use this one, you can equate, you can check if we can use or not. So we cannot use this one, we will be using this one. Alright, so use the calculator. So let's be ready with the calculator. So we have sine A. So sine A is 42 degrees over our A, small a is 6. Do not forget. So angle A here is the angle. So sine 42 degrees over A is the 6. Small a is the side equals sine B. We have the given 68 degrees. We answered that a while ago. And B, small b, is the unknown. Next is we need to cross multiply. So cross multiplication. This one. And this one. Alright, so we have sine 42 times B. Copy, that's sine 42 degrees. B. Okay, sine 42 times B, copy, sine 42 degrees B equals, so cross multiply, sine 68 degrees times 6, we can use the calculator. So, of course, the teacher will allow you to use calculator because it's hard for you to multiply this one without using the calculator. So, sine 68 degrees, okay, so sine 68 degrees times 6. Sine 68 degrees times 6. So sine 68 degrees times 6, and we have 5.56310. So 5.56310. So do not forget, class, most of the books, they will have 4 digits unless it is the final answer. So since this is not yet the final answer, we need to have 4 decimal places. Okay, 4 decimal places. Always remember that one, class, because most of the books they will use 5 decimal places so that they will get the near exact answer, the correct answer. Okay, near to the exact answer, because most of the sine law, class, our answer will be approximately. Okay, approximate. So the thing that they will do, they will need to have 5 decimal numbers so that our answer will be near to the correct answer. So 5 check that one, class. You can check that one in the trigonometric books. They have 4 decimal answers, unless if it is the final answer. So 5.56310. So the next 1 is 0. So the answer is 5.5631. Right. So 5.5631. Alright, so to get the value of B, divide both sides by sine 42 degrees and then sine 42 degrees. So cancel this out, and our B is, so let's divide this one, 5.5631 divided by sine 42 degrees. Do not forget degrees, then close parenthesis, and you have 8.31. So since that would be our final answer, we can just round it off to the nearest hundred. So 8.31, next 1 is 3, so remain 8.31. So 8.31. That's the value of B, class. Alright, so you pause the video, check using your calculator if you got the right answer. If you got the right answer, great, that's good for you. So that would be 8.31. Alright, so next is we need to find C. So find C. So to find C, so we will be erasing this one, class. You pause the video so that you can check. Alright, let's find C. So to find C, let's check if we can use sine A equals to sine C. So sine A over A is equals to sine C over C. So do we have the value of A? Yes, we have the angle A. How about the small a? Yes, we have small a. How about the sine C, the angle C? We have, yes, and we don't have the C. So we can use this one because we only have one unknown. Alright, so how about this sine B over B equals sine C over C. So since C is the unknown, we need to copy sine C over C, and then we choose it's either sine A over A or sine B over B. So do we have angle B? Yes. Do we have B? Yes, we just find it a while ago. Do we have C? Yes. And do we have small c? No, we don't have the small c. So we can choose either of these two, class. It's either of the two. We can use this one. We will just use this one, sine A over A equals sine C over C. It depends on you, class. You can choose either of this one. You will get the same answer. Alright, so sine A is 42 degrees. So sine 42 degrees equals A is 6. So sine C, so sine, our C is 70 degrees over C, small c is unknown. So next is cross multiply. Alright, so cross multiplication. So we have, so cross multiply, so we have sine 42 degrees times c, so copy, equals, so cross multiply, multiply that one, class. Sine 70 degrees times 6, so we'll use the calculator. Sine 70 degrees times, sine 70 degrees times 6. So sine 70 degrees times 6. We have 5.63815. So once again, we need to have 4 decimal places. 5.63815. Next for 1 is 5. So 5.6382. So 5.6382. And to get the value of C, divide both sides by sine 42 degrees. Sine 42 degrees. Cancel this one. So our C is, so 5.6382 divided by sine 42 degrees. Alright, so I hope you see that one. 5.6382 divided by sine 42 degrees, and you will get 8.426. So since this is our final answer, You round off to the nearest hundred. So 8.42. Next for 2 is 6. So 8.43. Sorry, 8.43. Alright, so that's it, class. That's how you solve sine law given 2 angles and 1 side.